So, I didn't know this until like just now. Apparently, a few days ago, Metacritic has started disabling the user system due to the review bomb that happened to The Last of Us 2. I'm happy that they're at least trying to do something about it because I don't think it was right for angry people of all types to just like jump the bandwagon on Last of Us 2 and like immediately press zero the second it came out. I like the idea of delaying the user ratings to a certain degree, but Bloodstain's been out for like 36 hours at least, and a large chunk of people who have started playing it have already beaten it because it's a pretty short game. So I don't really think it's fair to us who actually want to post an honest, legitimate, helpful review, just because there's a vocal minority of people who are, review bombing stuff just because of something they were told or, news or leaks or whatever. I mean, it's not a huge setback for me because honestly, I can kind of do without posting user reviews. Maybe like in the first 12 hours that they can delay games from now on within the first 12 hours. Give it a little time to settle, but don't delay it this long. They're delaying games way too long. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, well, people who hate the game are gonna trash it anyway. Like even after you lift the delay or reactivate a rating system, there's still gonna be a large percentage of players who are gonna give it a negative score just because a lot of people are losers and idiots and trolls, and that's just the internet. It's not even negative anymore, it's mixed. I think last time I checked it was like a 5.4, but even when The Last of Us 2's user rating was like as low as a 3.3 or 3.4, it was still selling off the shelves. Like people were still buying it, so it didn't really affect sales that much. I think it's actually the fastest selling PS4 game of all time, surprisingly. People are gonna hate no matter what, you know? Or maybe not as much because of the leaks, but let people be able to rate, after a certain given time. I like how they're trying to work on it. They're trying to improve it, and I respect that. Just like don't like disable it permanently, you know what I mean? Because I feel like that's kind of the route they're gonna head into. Or do a Death Stranding. Like when Death Stranding got kind of review bombed, they ended up like deleting a bunch of scores that didn't have actual reviews attached to them. It's like literally just people spamming zeros without actually playing it and without giving proper criticism of the game. That was understandable to me. I know a lot of people got pissed off, but I'm like, I mean, yeah, I get it. It's not everyone's cup of tea. It's a walking simulator, whatever. You're spamming a zero and you're literally bombing it without giving reason as to why you're bombing it. So I can understand them limiting the Metacritic scores to like, written reviews only. Like if you want to give a game a score, you got to write it out. You got to give a reason as to why you give it a 1 or a 0 or a 10. It should go both ways too. If your 0 review is like really hate filled and name calling and all that shit, then that should be consideration for deletion. If you're just deliberately being an asshole, that's my thoughts and my suggestion. I think that would be a pretty good idea to do like written only ratings, because the way that I see it when it comes to user ratings as a whole is that it shouldn't be looked upon as like a total aggregate for like what people really think of the game, so much as actually reading what they have to say about it, you know? And like if the game has like a mixed or negative user score, but the majority of written reviews are still, mixed to fairly positive, then I feel like that should be taken more seriously than some random user rating, you know? What do you guys think of this? Do you think this is a mistake? Do you think they should just like keep delaying stuff like this? Like I said, I support it to a certain degree and time. Like at the very most, like a day after release, like 24 hours after release, then we should be able to say whatever the hell we want about it. Let me know in the comments below, and I'm sure I'm forgetting about a few things, so if you want to ask me some questions, maybe that will be something that I was thinking about, or not. Who knows? It's another hot day out here, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up, and I'll see you later. Thank you for watching.